And welcome back, Jackson Jills. Welcome to another exciting matchup of Echo Arena, presented by VRML. And yes, we have a game of intrigue here between Carbon and Wireless Jacks. But before we get to that, I am SirDimwi here with Palidore and so much for subtlety on cams. And yeah, Palidore, how you feeling about this one, man?
Well, good. I should let you do that first intro more often. That was hype. That was exciting. Gave me a chance to take a drink, take a cough, and get back into this match here. Coming off that one, I just followed on channel 2, or just casted on channel 2 rather, Turbo and Protostar. Of course, you guys had Spaghetti and Joker here on this channel just a while ago, but yeah, good to be here, and I'm excited to see these teams. So again, some familiar faces, some familiar names. I'm especially enthused because I get to say Tickle Britches today.
Yeah, and what's really exciting is this team Carbon. They're not new players, but they are, I think, relatively new to competitive play, and they've already been able to push themselves up into Diamond. And that's why they're facing off against Wireless Jacks here. Wireless Jacks, a team that is very well known as they do come out on that joust. And yeah, this is going to be a really good matchup here.
Yeah, so first shot, that's a really good shot up there from Gilligan.
Nice shot.
Yes, quick play there off the joust. You know, that's something I know Wireless Jacks has been working on as a joust play. Or at least at some point they worked on it, they focused on it. And yeah, it's definitely paying dividends here. Also, quick shout out to 5-Spotted Dog in the chat with 100 bits before we got started here. Thank you, 5-Spotted Dog.
Yeah, thanks for that. Much appreciated. As the rollout comes over here, if there's anyone else that I'm missing on the shout out, I didn't actually open my chat page until just now, so I can't do my normal thing. Maybe Dimwi can help with that, but nonetheless, up here on the top pocket, there's Tickle Britch. I love saying that. Getting to this momentarily as it goes right back to the hands of Will I Am.
Well, I am going to be turning it around here for Wireless Jacks, sending this one up there quickly to Blitz. Blitz taking the shot as the goalie was out of the goal for one reason or another, and that's going to be good for the 2. And that's going to take Wireless Jacks up by 5 here, just over a minute in.
And Boozy VR with the 100 bits as well, matching 5-Spotted. I see you. Thank you for that very much also. Also, I see Steel Skydiver in there. So welcome all of you to the chat as the rollout here going to be taken again by Blitz and another pass over to Venom. Venom has the immediate option and looking like a easy does it go Gilligan.
And we may just be about to see a timeout here.
Oh,
excuse me, a restart, as that's the discussion I'm seeing. And there it is. And Princess in chat saying, happy to see Carbon is getting into competitive play. I've seen them in pubs, so it's nice to see more players in VRML. And I agree, I absolutely 100% agree. These are players I've seen in pubs for a while. Yeah, seeing them actually getting some time in VRML and very quickly running up the ladder, as I said, into Diamond. It's really impressive work by those guys, and definitely excited to see them as we move further into the season. As I mentioned, we get that timeout, the restart right now.
Yeah, that's been one of my favorite parts of VRML so far, is seeing all the people who maybe didn't dabble a ton, and they played Echo Arena plenty, but they didn't dabble in competitive play a ton in the past. Getting into it now, whether it was in pre-season 1 or season 1 or now season 2, just seeing more and more of those players from 2017, 18, 19, finally getting in that play in. And yeah, it's like I said, one of my favorite parts because it just makes for these good stories. You get to see familiar faces, but in new situations, and see them rise up the ranks, kind of claim their fame. I know it goes without speaking. I immediately think of players, like Saluna, like Oculus Satyr, like Hazza. Just saw him on VRML 2 as well just a while ago. I mean, there's a lot
Chuck
of these.
Not Norris.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, Truck Not Norris. Exactly. It's phenomenal. I love it.
Billyisms, Day Fox.
Mm-hmm. Rogar over on that team as well.
Yeah. A lot of those OG players finally getting into the comp scene, or some of them getting into the comp scene now in VRML. Because I know, like, Billyism's a good example. Somebody I know he played in ESL, and then there was that big break there between the shift from ESL to VRML. And I did say shift, just to be clear, although I know I scuffed it as I was saying it. But yeah, no, it's just cool to see these guys.
You didn't scuff it. You just left a skid mark.
Okay. Oh man.
It's timeout time. I'm Palidore, this is VRML. Princess saying Pally's scared Tickle, now he's gone. Well, that might be likely. That's unfortunate. I guess Tickle Britches had to change his britches because of these Dimwee issues we're talking right now.
Ask Gilligan about how I feel about these sorts of jokes. I'm smiling as I say that. Oh man.
Oh no, I just snorted. All right. Well,
Yes, you did.
Hi, Andy.
Andy W.
Welcome.
with the bits. Oh, this is guys. This is why you don't take timeouts, man. This is.
I know. I said this in yesterday's stream, man. It's because once I'm sitting in here for more than like 30 to 45 minutes, because I turn my AC off when I'm camming, the heat stroke gets to me. I'm sorry, it gets to me. I'm trying though. It is hot. By the time I'm done with a cast or two, it gets silly around here. But you know what? We're having fun. So I hope people in the chat are having fun with our fun. And if you're not, well, get good or something.
Get good, as the wise man once said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping for some Trennis here so we could commentate that in the timeout. Those are always fun.
Nah, see, these teams they're not enlightened yet. I don't think they're really into Trennis just yet, even though Trennis was introduced in the Friday Night League, and a lot of Friday Night League players here, but still not enlightened. So somebody definitely needs to make sure we enlighten some of these players. And Andy W, though, saying he got his Ignite shirt today, and I am jealous, sir. I'm very jealous.
Isn't it just a really good-looking shirt? I love that thing. It's like it's one of the shirts, at least for me. I would, not to be all pluggy all of a sudden, but yeah, no, I would buy it even if it was just a regular old shirt on the rack somewhere in the store. I mean, my kind of thing. It's really nice. Andy Renegade win. That's all I gotta ask.
Well, this is part of the reason I hope we start getting back to and I know you've made your promises, but this is not in any way meant to apply pressure. But one of the things I like to fantasize about, if we can get back to a semi-regular, like annual lands, is the merch table.
Do you know how much time we have left on the timeout?
I want to go into one of those lands with a pocket full of cash and walk out with arms full of team merch.
He restarted his open and still doesn't have
there's so many cool logos. There's so many teams I'd love to rep. Anomaly is one of those that has one of those new logos that are really good. There's Mars versus Space earlier. A lot of comments in chat about those logos. Those would look amazing on some shirts. I want. You know what I want from Wireless Shacks? I want a hat. I want a Wireless Shacks hat. Fitted hat, logo on the front, like embroidered. Like that would be so nice.
Would it be like Wi-Fi enabled, like a smart hat? We can even talk to Alexa over it.
I mean, hook it up to some Google Glass, right? If anyone remembers that.
I think it's a recent enough reference. Not bad, Dimwee. Not bad. Recent enough.
Oh, there he is. The man, the myth,
Still just waiting for this player to get back yet. That's why. There we go. There he is. And who is that just returned, Palidore?
Why? It's Tickle Britches back in the game. Love it.
Love it. And I still give current best name in the league to Bob the. Oh, I just forgot it.
Bob the Corn Cob.
Bob the Corn Cob. Thank you. I know his name. It's my favorite, and then I forgot it as I was going to say it. Bob the Corn Cob. In my opinion, best name in the league, but, we're going to get another restart any moment.
Yep. Well, in the meantime, that gives us more time. Yep. Okay. I don't know if that was on the stream, but yep.
The way they all kind of started coming out with it, that was funny. Subtlety, you can confirm. Was that on the stream? Subtlety deciding to take his vow of silence.
All right. Well, you know what? These things happen. This gives us more time to talk about the player merch and whatnot. I actually just got my VRML jersey in the mail as well. It's very nice.
Same. It's my second actually, because I ordered one a while ago and then I got a second one.
Yeah.
And so I have two. I have one with the blue primary and now one with the orange primary. And I am starting my gear collection, my VRML merch collection. And starting with the VRML merch specifically. But now that I've got these, man, I want some team merch. I want it. I want it.
Don't answer that. Anyway, Yeah, I agree. It'd be. I can't wait for a day where we can't have more of those events, like you said, and just get all the team merged. You know, so support the homies. As Andy once said, once upon a time, where's my Synapse swimwear? I'm still waiting on that. You know the one. Anyway, we're back into the game here, Dimwi. So let's get it rolling.
So that's going to be Venom on the far side, handling that one on defense here for Wireless Jacks. Under pressure, she's going to send that one across there to Gilligan. Gilligan, good back pass there to the chain that's ready. They're going to dribble this one up. And they do recollect it there. So Will.i.am, they have 2 players deep. And Gilligan on the back line. Will.i.am going to pour this one up to Blitz. Blitz, that's going to get stolen by Angelic Sniper in the bubble, and he's going to send that one away.
All right, looking for some grabs here. We got double stacks, one from either team. Getting there about the same time, but the one from Jack's a little bit more in line with where they needed to be. So a pass out here to the other side. Will.i.am looking for a very deep one, and gets it in off the head of Tickle Britches. Gonna need some Tickle Stitches on his head after that one.
Yeah, that's harsh. You saw that defense, knew that shot was coming. They tried to get back to the goal. Tickle Britches did exactly what you would expect a goalie to do. He gets the grab on the goal, gets the turnaround. But as he's turning around, that shot ricochets off his head there, redirects it right into the goal. It was already going in the goal, but redirects it into another area of the goal. And that's good for a 3 there for Wireless Jacks, now up by 10.
Yeah, really unfortunate way for that to go in, but you know what? Highlight worthy in itself, if nothing else, just for the novelty of that all. But Blitz here with the disc, going to await the defense coming at him as he gets it over to Gilligan. That didn't make any sense. So over here with the disc now, and 3 different players make it all 4 now. Going to the bubble, great pass, easy dunk.
And you know what? I got to give a credit to Tickle Britches there. He saw that pass coming off. He read it. He tried to get to it. It was just out of reach. So that's what left the goal open. And, I cannot fault him for that one. He thought he would get to it, and he just wasn't able to. So good read there by Tickle Britches, but unfortunately, it's enough to open up that goal for that goal, open up the goal for the goal. And now Wireless Jacks up by 12. Ooh, an interception there by Blitz. Looking to send this one in. Takes a shot. Oh, just off the bottom side of the cone.
Couldn't quite line it up, but they'll have that good positioning with the tap back. A reset to Will.i.am, who does move up the floor here with some purpose, trying to... Oh, my goodness. That was not the intent, I'm pretty sure, but Will.i.am, he got it to go. It's 15 points for Wireless Jacks.
Yeah, that was... You know what? In hockey, they'll say, take them however you can get them. And, yeah, they'll certainly take that one. Will.i.am sending that one in for the incidental 3, and Wireless Jacks, with just under 6 minutes to go, is up by 15.
Hold on, was that Tickle Britches in the goal again? Do you know? Because that was, again, theoretically a proper dive to deny the pass. It was a good dive. It's just the unlucky bounce. Again, going in there, and maybe yet again for Venom now, 17 points.
Yeah, it may have been. I mean, considering the dive, he's definitely a dive-style goalie. Although I don't know if we consider that a style. So I would definitely, I would hesitate to guess that yes, it was likely.
It's tough, especially when it feels like, man, I did the right thing, and it's still, well, then that happened. Still didn't really pay off. So we see these moments a lot for these teams. They get in that groove, and it's as if everything goes their way. All those lucky bounces, all the lucky rebounds, whatever you want to call it, if it even is luck at all. But that's just that's what happens, when a team's feeling good.
Certainly is. And now this one's going to get crossed over to Venom. Venom ducking one player. Going to walk this one in. Maybe no. Send it across to Gilligan. Gilligan now looking at his lane for a moment. Going to pass this one over to Will. And Will's going to walk that one in for the 2. And that's going to put Wireless Jacks up by 19 here. 1 point away. With still just about 4.5 to go.
Yeah, so maybe tiptoeing right on the line there for the Mercy situation. Of course, here for Carbon, just trying to avoid that as best they can. Have those tech issues, cause that resetting the timeout for a little bit, and just trying to kind of find that stride again if they can. But Wireless Jacks really feeling good and feeling in that good groove we mentioned. And here's Blitz walking it up to attempt maybe a drive for that Mercy.
Yeah, Blitz going to walk this one in. No, send it across there to Venom. Venom's going to draw the goalie out, pop that one in. And again, I got to respect the dive. Tickle Britches saw Venom coming in. It's a move I probably would have made myself, and tries to get a challenge on it. But unfortunately, Venom is going to be able to get that one in. So that'll be 21-0 here. And round 1, 2 Wireless Jacks.
Yeah, definitely a big test, needless to say, for this team here on Carbon. I mean, yeah, again, the players, playing as hard as they might. Some recognizable faces. I remember Big Bot and, of course, Tickle Britches, but Big Bot and Tickle Britches, both of them from last season. And, well, for Tickle, a little bit longer. I just want to keep saying Tickle. But anyway, yeah, just a big test against a team like the Wireless Jacks, who have had an awful lot of success across the preseason 1 into season 1, and just their continuous rise to the upper ranks there. And for this team in Carbon, as I think Princess was pointing out in chat earlier, playing together maybe in pubs, but not as much in competitive play. And, just a matter of time, I feel like, and you'll really see them come along just like so many other teams. It just takes a little bit of extra time to adjust to this style.
Certainly. I also wanted to point out Gilligan and Blitz both with 4 points, will.i.am with Venom, and Venom both with 5. The uniformity of that of the scoring on Wireless Jacks really kind of shows you how they play, how they're all able to slot in to just about any position when they need to. Except, although Gilligan will take exception to that, he'll say he doesn't play goal. But otherwise, all very good. The rotations, those positional rotations you need to do in Echo Arena.
Yeah, anytime anyone brings up Wireless Jacks in conversation, I mean, you can talk about players individually, of course, but really the first thing that would come to mind with me is just the chemistry. Chemistry, control, passing. It's usually not the case where it's just one player dominating, on any given day or every single time, but it's really just all of them collectively contribute, and sometimes there's a hot hand, and they'll find that hot hand for a given game. But game to game, it just changes. It's all based, though, on the rhythm of their offense, which is exactly like this. I mean, look at that. Great offense, even better save. Tickle Britches.
Yeah, Tickle Britches was under duress there. He had Venom draped all over him. He got away from Venom, was able to make that stop. That was a fantastic stop there by Tickle Britches in the goal.
Yeah, didn't need to dive on that one. Just got the goal and got the recovery himself. At the moment, will.i.am, there's the cross pass, just soft enough to get to Venom, and Venom putting it home for the first couple points here.
Yeah, and that right there. So to the newer players that might be watching, so you notice that will.i.am, he had an opportunity for the 1v1 on the goal. He could have walked that one in. He could have even had Venom, but instead they go for that cross pass. It's because the power of the cross pass, I mean, how successful those are against literally any goalie. Just the goalie having to track that across and then immediately track a shot, it's incredibly difficult to do. And even the best goalies in the league have trouble being able to stop those. So that's why, that's basically Wireless Jacks opting for the higher percentage shot opportunity.
Yep, and that's exactly what you'll see so many of the top teams across any division, any region performing. Always going for the extra percentage, extra 5, 10%, 15, whatever you want to say. And that is just a beautiful pass. Once again, continuing to burn hot on all of these just accurate passing plays. Love to see it.
And also, again, I got to point out, that was 3 players on that play there from Wireless Jacks. And will.i.am sent that one to Gilligan. But as Gilligan was cutting in, Venom stuns out the goalie right at the moment that pass is going off. And that's again just the coordination from Wireless Jacks, the chemistry, as that disc offering some alternative chemistry or maybe some alternative physics here.
Yeah, doing a little bit of dancing all around the floor. Spazzing out a bit, but I think we're under control again as it goes to the other side. Going to bounce into the bubble. There's some stacks coming through. A nice little punch there by Tickle on his way, flying by Blitz. But Blitz, actually, maybe that's stun. Not so good because it left him in the perfect place for that interception where he'll now distribute to Venom. Venom has some options. There's the backboard. Sailing back now to will.i.am. One more, and there's the score. Venom taking that from Will.
Yeah, it's just that's pro disc movement right there, all around the bubble, hitting just about everyone on the way in. And that's what that does is that although that first pass was ultimately missed, that kind of led to that, but it folds up the defense. That's a phrase I've been using lately when the defense kind of collapses in on itself, trying to chase it down. When you can move the disc around the bubble like that, even the best defense will, even if it's only for a moment, they'll fold up on you, and those lanes will open up.
Absolutely. Boozy, definitely liking that whole play there from Wireless Jacks. Another 100 bits. Thank you, sir, very much for that. As the fly through on some stacks, gonna just fly by the disc, so enable some brawls and maybe a recovery here. But Venom instead going to find that open man, but then getting it lost. Maybe a brief disconnect, but still gonna grab that now. It's Tickle Britches.
So Tickle Bridge is going to try to send that one out, but Gilligan on the back line, not letting it happen. So Gilligan going to walk this in slowly. Good disruption there, but the give and go, the timing of that was perfect. And oh, the good read there by Tickle Bridges. Gilligan trying to send that one on a pass to kind of the backside of the goal there, but Tickle Bridges reading that one again and diving out for it. Oh, Angelic Sniper coming over with that one, looking at an empty net, going to send this one in. Excuse me, not an empty net. will.i.am is in the back line, so he's going to send that one in. Brock going to handle that one only for a moment. Gilligan's going to get the stun out there. No surprise. And now turning it around is Wireless Jacks. Sorry, actually, not to interrupt you, I need to clarify. When I say no surprise, Gilligan stunning someone, no surprise. Not that Gilligan got the stun out on that player in particular. Uh-oh.
Surprise, it's the goal. 3-point shot here from Venom. Deep, 39 meters out.
12, 11, 10,
Yeah, Venom hits those.
7.
He does.
Venom hits those. He hit him on Nova.
Every now and then.
He hits him on Jax. He's got an arm, man, and just like Zesper did, just like Zesper does. We saw Zesper hit a lot of good long shots the other day for Protostar, and that's both of those players. When they were on a team together, oh man, they could fire off.
Interception.
And we'll be right back to will.i.am here. Super Buddy saying Venom. I don't think so. No, Steel Sky. It's not Venom. It's not Venom. Oh no, there we go. I swear, the things that the Twitch chat does to our names, Dimwi, now they're doing it to Venom. Poor guy, well, you know what? They're going to pour in another goal. will.i.am from the sky, 11 points to 0.
Yeah, that was it's a great shot there on the goalie. I mean, that's kind of a hard one to stop when they're coming in on the shoulder like that. They place it in any of the corners, especially that near side. I mean, it's easy to say you could have gotten the reach on it, but it's hard to know exactly where it's going to get placed. And yeah, it's just a great shot there from will.i.am. Put another 2 on. And Wireless Jacks up by 11, but it's much slower paced this round as they're up by 11, still with 4 minutes to go. I believe last round we were already ended. So Carbon definitely making some adjustments here and doing some good disrupting on the side against Wireless Jacks.
That time just disrupted by the goalpost, digging off, but rebounded here by Blitz. Blitz just sending it to the side. He knew where Gilligan was in that general area still, but eventually taking it back. Tickle Bridges gets punched out. So instead, Big Bot, though, recovering and trying to get that out with some finality, but still not going to go. It's Blitz now intercepting.
Some Blitz turning it around for Jax once again, sending this one across to Will. Will going to go up there to Venom. Venom's going to plant that one in for another 2. And Jax going to go up to 13.
Yeah, Venmo is really paying off for the Wireless Jacks here at the moment. Indeed. 5-spotted dog shouting out Venom. Boozy with a goal, indeed. And the goal move, 5-spotted said, I don't think so. Oh, maybe. I don't, no, wait, no. No, it definitely didn't move. This is not Friday night.
Nice references. This one's going to bounce around the Wireless Jacks bubble. Picked up by Brock here. Brock going to send this one in. Look for that pass to, I believe that's Big Bot in the goal, doing a lot of, in the bubble, doing a lot of pressure there. Applying a lot of pressure, but now it's going to be Blitz sending this one through the near side tube. Although taking an ugly bounce, he does recover it. So now going to make some space here. Send this one on the back line across the Venom.
And good positioning here, cross to cross, and then back to back on these passes. Just working it up patient. You can see that they're not in a big rush. They're just going from anchor to anchor, looking for those passes. Once again, right across and into the goal, right by the head of a stunned Tickle Britches. 15 points there now for the Wireless Jacks here in the second. So looking to take us away, didn't we?
I think what we're seeing right now, the way, because Wireless Jacks has been really relentless on Tickle Bridges and goal. They're stunning them out a lot, and I think it's a lesson they learned from playing Kang. It's something I think they noted from Kang, that Kang did a really good job of, or I think it was scrimming Kang, or maybe watching Kang, but it's something they learned. They picked up from Kang. Kang has it was scrimming. That Kang has a really a tendency to just relentlessly attack your goalies. And it's definitely a strategy that works, and it's definitely paying off for Wireless Jacks here. Yeah,
absolutely. Hey, if there's any team that you want to watch to kind of develop from as a newer team or just less experienced team, definitely Kang is extremely, perhaps one of the most, fundamentally sound teams to watch. Just everything they do, very controlled, just like Wireless Jacks here, kind of fitting that same mold. And it's 17 points. will.i.am now converting on an open one.
And Gilligan, if you're watching this VOD and your head is turning red because I said that on stream, I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry, Gil. You're not the only one. I always fanboy over Kangaroo. Again, I just any team who passes to excess just brings smiles to my faces. That said, a lot of different teams entertaining for plenty of different reasons, but good team to watch and learn from, no doubt. They were technically the team, as Strembitsky has mentioned, the team to retire Eclipse, so I guess I'll give him that, but...
Fair point, fair play.
I still say it was more so Joker, but King wasn't too bad either, I guess. They were our last match. In any case, Angel Sniper here with a chance at some offense. A good crossover there to Brock, but Brock is going to be stopped strong with those just punches from Gilligan. And like you said earlier, no surprise there.
Gilligan trying to send this one into, was that Blitz up front, I do believe, but just off the mark. Venom trying to track it down, but that's going to be Big Bot getting a slap on it. But now in the hands of Blitz. Blitz sending this one in. Oh, the stop by the goalie. Goalie was not letting that shield drop, so the stun didn't come out on him. Now this one's going to be sent back towards the Wireless Jack zone, but with 3 seconds counting down here, so it'll be round 2 for Wireless Jack, 17-0. As Lemon QT in the chat, Lemon QT, well, I think he's still a member of Wireless Jacks, but effectively former member. Who he played with them in was it preseason?
Was this breaking news? Are you saying he got kicked off now?
No. I just think he's not an active member, as far as I understand. Yeah, Lemon's saying preseason, so. I guess he hasn't been playing on Jack since preseason, but definitely, just inactive for a while. And unless Lemon, did you play in season 1 with them as well? I don't remember.
I want to say Lemon played like once or twice in like the first month. I seem to recall, but other than that, yeah.
Oh, that's right, Blitz. That's right. That's when Blitz joined. Okay, now I remember. All right, yeah. So nice to see you, Lemon. We definitely miss you. And the stats though.
Yeah, we need to see more Lemon in the limelight. Sorry, just needed to say that real quick.
I don't think the stats are up to date for round 2, and that's odd.
No. 'Tis odd, yes indeed. Had this issue yesterday. Well, we'll see about fixing it. Sorry about that, stream. Very sorry.
I demand an explanation right now in front of everybody.
Ow!
Of course I'm kidding.
Oh, wait. Explanation, not exclamation. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, so no stats to really go over, as Wireless Jacks have already left. They've already hit the restart after that one, so I can't pull them up to go over them. But I guess I could point out the uniformity of the scores there, as a refresh did not work. But it's but yeah, I mean, Wireless Jacks definitely coming away with that one there, and picking up a solid victory. A victory they needed after the last couple games, as I'm sure they'll tell you. I'm speaking for them, not speaking to them. But well played by Carbon. I mean, they got up in a diamond fairly quickly, and definitely good to it's good to see these matchups. When especially when you're a newer team, just to see what those the higher ranked teams what it's going to be like as you climb that ladder. It's good to get a sense of that, just like when we saw Spaghetti versus Joker. It's just good, especially early in the season. Just get the sense of it, see what you're having a build up towards. And then now coming away from this one, Carbon is going to be able to learn a lot from this. And when they inevitably play Wireless Jacks again before the end of the season, I'm sure it's going to be a much closer game. Yeah,
and like you said, just good measuring sticks all around. I mean, Carbon working their way up here. This will be their first loss in the season at that in these first 3 weeks. And just taking a look at their stat page on my own end at the minute, they've been pretty dominant on that end. So it was a quick rise to meet Wireless Jacks up here. Wireless Jacks already established as a team, right up there in gold and near master there towards the end of the season of season 1. But yeah, Carbon coming in. I mean, they've faced off against some other newer teams, rookie teams, coming into the league, and they've just suffice to say they've kind of dominated those matches. So they kind of got that big booster going into week 3 of sorts after many matches in a row of some sweeps with very high scoring outputs. I'm talking in the 30s and nearly 40 for all of these 4 matches that they've played. So yeah, coming up against Wireless Jacks was going to be a test, was going to be a mountain to climb. It's going to be, like I said, a test that they'll very likely come back to. If they stick together as a team and keep up here in VRML, we're going to see them rise just the same as we saw so many of the other ones from pre-season 1 and season 1. Just over the weeks, over the months, climbing those ranks and those ladders. So it'll be good to follow Carbon into the future for sure. Now, anyway, until next time, just to say we have one more match. Will be streamed in about 15 minutes. I'll be camming that one. Going to be Hydro versus Hot Dog Eating Contest. I had to stream that because, first of all, I was shocked that I somehow missed a team named Hot Dog Eating Contest. I couldn't comprehend.
Fairly certain it's a recent name change, to be fair.
Okay, well, fair. That's fair because, going through the list of teams, sure, I don't remember all the names. All the
Actually,
rosters.
I can tell you, it's they were originally Fear with the threes when they were led by Alt V Rat, and then Alt V Rat it looks like he left the team, and when the new captain took over, who is Wet Taco, they changed the name to Hot Dog Eating Contest. Yeah.
Well, the hot dog. All right, we're gonna go to that game in just 15 minutes, so join us for that one. All makes much more sense now. But yeah, until then, I've been Palidore. That's been SirDimwi. So much for subtlety on the cameras as well. Thank you to the Twitch chat for engaging and being around here all day long for some fun streams. Thanks to Pro2VR, VR Cover, Rebuff Reality, Fixed Gaming, and VRware. And yeah, until the next stream, 15 minutes, we'll see you again soon. So be happy, healthy, safe, and good to each other. And yeah, stay tuned.